you're going to get into serious troubles. I tell you, you're going to get into so much issues if you want to try it out in a private school. Maybe you can do it codedly, maybe, but just know that you're going to get into trouble. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tamno William if you just see my face for the very first time, and I'm a YouTuber based here in Port Harcourt. So in today's video I have my twin brother here. Hi guys, my name is Eddie. Yeah, so we've done a twin tag in case you don't know him, so go watch the video. The video is down below. So yeah guys, in today's video I'll be bringing all the details you need to know before going to a Nigerian private school. So yeah guys, as you know, ASU is on strike and private school is like mostly the only option for Nigerian students. So I just want you guys to know everything you're going to expect, everything you're going to see when you get into a Nigerian private school. So yeah guys, if you find this video helpful or you like this video, please guys don't forget to subscribe and share to your family and friends. The first thing you need to know before coming to a Nigerian private university is that the gates are locked, movement is regimented. So once you come into school, you're not allowed to leave up until the end of the semester, but then you can take permission, you can take pass, you can use exit for different schools. It varies, but then you're not allowed to leave. So it's not like a federal university where you can just come in and go out at your will. The moment you're in. So yeah, you need to also know that is a very important information. Yeah, and the process for exit also varies for different schools. For some schools it's way easier, and then for some schools it's also like way hard, even with some excuses like even debts. They might not even let you. Like I've heard some people say that it's only if you lose, like maybe if a dad or a mom, that's when they're going to let you. But if you say you lost an uncle or an auntie or like a distant relation, they're not going to let you. So also for some school it varies, it varies for some schools. So before you head to school, just prepare your mind that as you're going, you're not coming back to the end of the semester. Like when we're in school, that's what we used to do. So we know that as we're going, we prepare, we pack all our things, we get set, that we know that okay, as we're going so and so months, we're not coming back until the end of the semester, until after exams. So that's what that really helped us so much. So you too can also do that. Yeah, so if you're a person that loves to move around, I don't think private school is for you. Yes, because the movement is highly restricted. You can't go out. That's it. They even grant your exit, though you can't even go out. But yeah guys, so if you're someone that loves to move around, then private school is not for you for sure. So guys, the second point is you can't skip classes. Yes, I know this is a fact. You can't skip classes. Okay, let me rephrase a bit. You can skip classes, but you can't skip classes. Let me explain. So in a Nigerian private school, we have this thing that we call attendance. Yes, you have to go to class and you have to take attendance. Attendance is compulsory. So in some schools, you're supposed to have 70% attendance before you write an exam, while in some other schools, like I think Covenant, you have to have like 90%. Yes, you have to have like 90%. 90% means you can't skip classes even up to 3 times. But in my school, I think my school was 70%. So yeah guys, you can't skip classes. If you skip classes, if you say you want to stay in your hostel, or you want to stay off camp, or you want to just stay away from school, you're not going to write the exam. But I feel like skipping classes thing also has a lot of advantage. What do you think? Explain. Yeah, it does, because I mean, why would you want to skip classes? Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to skip classes? Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the advantages. Yeah, but you can't skip classes. That's the fact. You actually can't skip classes. And then you have this attendance sheet. In my school, it was paper and pen. But in some other schools, you have like schools like Covenant that are more advanced. You have like your ID card where you used to like swipe. Yes, you have like a thumb print. But like in my school, you could just maneuver your way just tell someone to write attendance for you. But that was only like in GSS courses, GST courses where everybody were taking the classes. You get for departmental courses, you can't skip courses. Like lecturers know everybody, so yeah. So you can't skip classes. If not, you're not going to write exam.
That information you need to know about private schools is that the hostels are open and locked at a certain time. So in my school at Nigerian University, forgot to add that we went to Nigerian University, and in my school, the hostels are open at 6 a.m. in the morning and are locked by the hostels are locked by 10 p.m. So whatever you're doing, just know that by 10 p.m. you're supposed to be back in the hostel, because if you're not back at 10 p.m. they're going to lock you out and you're going to sleep out, and then you can't go anywhere up until 6 a.m. in the morning. So that's when they open the gates. So for some other schools it's earlier than that. So you can lock the hostels by 8, you can lock the hostels by 9, but then in my school it used to be 10
and there's some
PM.
other schools too, it's also a bit more, I think 11, 12 for some other schools, few other schools, but most schools is that 10.
So yeah, that is also a very, very important information you should know.
Next important information you need to know is, yes, there's a dress code, so you must be properly dressed at all times. Mostly in corporate, you can't wear slippers to class. You must be on your ID card, because your ID card is a very, very important means of identification in school. So you must be with your ID card, yes. And then in some other private schools, you must wear corporate. My school, it wasn't a big deal to wear corporate, but if you're going to the admin or like all those Senate buildings, you must dress well. So you must wear corporate in school, fully dressed. And then also for the girls and for the guys, like you can't tint your hair, you can't, wear colored attachments. It must either be maybe black or brown or something not too shouty. So yes, you must be dressed decently at all times. Your full corporate. Some schools like Landmark, you must wear your tie, Covenant, you must wear your tie, your shoe, and then all of that. So yes, that's a very, very important information you need to know. So if you're not the person that likes to wear corporate or that likes to wear student, like private school is not for you, because I feel like this is a similar information in every school. In every school, you must actually dress decently, and you must wear your corporate.
The next point you need to know is that there is no sorting. So if you're preparing your mind that you're coming to a private school to sort, or someone has told you that you can sort in a private school, it's a lie. There is no sorting. In a private school, you have to read and read and read and read. There is no sorting. So for most of you coming from federal schools, you must have experienced sorting, and it's so easy to pass courses. In private schools, it's not though. You have to read. Like, no lecturer is willing to collect your money. I mean, they pay them well. They don't owe them salary. So why would they want to collect your money? So in private school, there is no sorting. You have to read to pass. And
I feel like it's also very good, because most times in these federal schools, people don't actually pay money, because they did not write anything in exams. They pay money because they made it compulsory that if you don't sort that course, you fail. So it's actually very, very good, and it's also an advantage, because there's no sorting. If you read and then you have an A, you see your A, that.
But there are some very annoying lecturers.
Yes, there are some very
annoying lecturers.
Yes, there are actually some very annoying lecturers. But then most lecturers, in most departments, and then in private school, you can also apply for remarking. I think we should also add that.
True.
Yes, you can also apply.
So if you're not okay with the score, you saw on your result, you can apply for remarking.
Yes, you can apply.
So they're going to take it out to another lecturer in another school that will mark it, and then if it's good enough, he would change your score. You understand?
Yes.
So he will give you what you're supposed to get. Somebody that doesn't even know you at all.
Yes, you can actually apply for remarking. Just pay a little token. I don't know if this is peculiar with every other school, but at least for our school,
you have to pay a little token.
You pay a little fine, not fine, but you pay money to get your script remarked. That's you're not comfortable with the grade you saw. So yeah, guys, there's no sorting. There's no sorting at all. You just have to
prepare your mind.
Yes, read and pass. Prepare your mind, because it's what you that's what they will give you. Next important point you need to know is everyone thinks you're rich. Yes, everybody thinks you're rich in a Nigerian private university. So I'm talking about inside, not what people from outside think. So inside school, you have security men, you have people that are working, you have gardeners, everybody wants to extort you. Yes, everybody actually wants to extort you. So everybody thinks you're rich. And then once, okay, for example, now when we're resuming, security men want to help you carry your things to the hostel, want to pay bike, want to pay whatever means of transportation you have in your school, and there's something of maybe 200 naira, they're telling you 500, 1000. Do you understand? When you know that if this is outside, you're even going to price them. Do you understand? So in Nigerian private university, everybody thinks you're rich. Everybody wants to extort you. The security wants to extort you. Gardeners, everybody is begging you. So yes, everybody thinks you're rich in a Nigerian private university. I don't know, you guys in other private schools, you guys should let me know down in the comment section. Is it also like this for your school? Because in my school, it's really alarming. So everybody actually wants to extort you. So yeah, guys, that's the next important point you need to know is you can't cook. Yes, you can actually cook in a Nigerian private university. So there are options of different canteens, different cafeterias, different vendors that sell food in school that you can buy from. You can't cook in the hostel. It's not allowed. You're going to get expelled. Like any form you try to and then they catch you, you're actually going to get expelled. So you can't cook in school. It's not possible to cook in school. So don't even try it. And then if you're the person that loves to cook, then Nigerian private school is not for you at all. Because if you cook and then you get caught, you're going to get expelled.
Sure,
and then yes, and then you go back home, and then most times maybe you might get suspended for a year or two, maybe. But let's look at it. If you get suspended for a year or two, it's supposed to be 4 years. Obviously, it's a private school. There's no strike or anything. It's supposed to be 4 years. When you spend 2 years or a year suspension, and then you come back, yes, and you go back, it's like for example, now you went 300 level and then you get suspended, and then you now come back, they now call you back after a year or 2 years. For you to even get 2 years, it means you did something very, and then you now come back. You're going to go a year backward. You're not going to start from that 300 level you stop. Yeah, you're going to go a year backwards to 200 level and start again. So you don't want to cook in the hostel. You don't want to do anything that's going to get you suspended. So if you're the kind of person that loves cooking, I advise you to go for a private school that allows off camp. Yes, I advise Otojabi University, my school allows you to
and then Madonna allows you to cook.
Yes, okay, yeah, Madonna allows. I think Madonna is the only private university that allows students to cook, which is So you can either choose Otojabi University or few other private schools that allow off camp students, or you go to Madonna University that you can cook in the hostel, But if not, Nigerian private school is. Next point is that your tolerance level is going to be tested for sure. Yes. So in a Nigerian private university, people's parents are rich. It's a private school. People pay a lot of money. Yes, the school fees is higher. I should also tell you guys that the school fees is higher. I think you should already know that by now. So people's parents are rich. So you're definitely going to meet the rude ones, the nice ones, the mannerless ones.
You're going to be the typical rich kid.
Yes, the typical rich kid. So your tolerance level is going to be tested, because when you're in the hostel, or not even in the hostel, even in the classrooms, you just see different kind of characters.
Exactly, and you don't want to start getting into fight, because fighting in school is not allowed.
It's not allowed. And fighting generally is not even good. Let's be honest. So your tolerance level is going to be tested. So you have to be patient. You actually have to be patient, because if you say that you want to get angry, you want to get into a fight, you want to get into a confrontation, it's not going to end well. So you have to try as much as you can to be patient and to be very tolerant, because
your roommates are going to try you.
Yes, your roommates are going to try you.
Your roommates are going to try you like that one. They'll just take your thing, and you just have to be patient with them.
Yeah.
You just have to be patient with them, because if you say you want to, you'll just keep fighting, and at the end of the day, you're going to get into so much trouble that you will not want for yourself.
Yes.
So the goal at the end of the day is for you to go to school, stay your 4 years and live in peace, live with your certificate, live with a good result. You understand? And also make genuine friendships. So you have to be patient. For you to achieve all of this, you have to be patient.
Yes, you actually have to be very patient. So guys, all that we talked about applies to all private universities, yes. But in your individual schools that you will be seeking admission, they have rules, yes, they have rules that you will never know about. So you just have to follow the rules. What we just talked about, obey all the rules. Because what we just talked about are just the basic rules that applies to all private schools. That's the basic rules we know about. So the school you're going to be seeking admission, they have rules so that you can know, and then you have to obey the rules because the rules vary for different schools. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video because we enjoyed filming it, right?
Yes, we did. And I hope you've gotten all the information you wanted to know. I hope you've gotten it from this video.
Yeah guys, if you have any further questions, you can drop them in the comment section, or you can head to my Instagram, Tamno William, together. I think here, I link it somewhere here. So yeah guys, you can head over to my Instagram and ask me more questions. I would be glad to answer all your questions. Please guys, don't forget to like, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment for me. I would really love to see your comments. Please guys, don't forget to share as well. Share to everybody. Share to students, share to parents, just share this video. Yeah, share to your friends as well. Please guys, share, because this video, as you know, is very educational and there's a lot to learn from. So please guys, share this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.